Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about Frappe's marketing blueprint. So again, I'm Palkan Parsana and I started my journey at Frappe 4.5 years ago as a consultant. So I initially used to do implementations for our customers, which would include user training, data migration, etc. But after 1.5 years, I got bored of it. So I jumped ship to marketing thanks to the pick your own work policy at Frappe. So throughout my journey, I picked up a lot of projects, anything that piqued my interest, like finding gaps in the Frappe website. So I would then build the events page, the testimonials page, make videos, whatever was required. But there was always this one question that the people in my team, as well as the people in the community, would ask me that why don't we do big marketing like Odoo does, right? Open source CRM, right? Anyway, so the answer to that is that it all boils down to our philosophies. It all boils down to the values that we have been practicing and the ones that have been passed down to me by Rishabh himself. So I want to ask you a question here. How many of you on a day-to-day basis receive annoying messages, calls that you don't want? Right, so many of you, right? So this is what we don't want to do. We are very clear on that. And since we know what we don't want to do, what exactly is it that we want to do? So the heart of Frappe is open source. And our marketing philosophy also revolves around open source. We want to build a community. We want to share educative content, and we want to do all of this while we stay authentic, we stay Frappe, we stay ourselves. So what does that entail? For Frappe, the most important thing for us is storytelling. Everything starts with storytelling, and the first thing that comes up is blogs. So over the years, we have written 775 stories, and in the last 1 year, we've written 99 blogs. So what are these blogs about? 49% of them are product updates. Like we have so many products, so obviously every month there are some or the other updates. 24% of them are Frappe stories, which is more about our radical ideas, our unique culture, the Meet the Team series, and much more. 21% of them are your stories, your successes, which is partner and customer success stories. And there is another 5%, which is some dev related content, which also do perform very well. Right. So the next part is videos. We love to create videos. And in the last 1 year, we have created 200 videos, all thanks to Frappe School. And in our entire lifetime, we have created 914 videos, most of which are educative. So what does that look like over the years? From the beginning of time for Frappe on YouTube, you can see a steady growth. So I would like to say that Odoo might have invested with money, but we have invested with time to create value. These are some stats of our YouTube channel. So far, we have 21,000 subscribers, and that bought us 192,000 hours of watch time with 3.9 million views. Next part is about newsletters. So Nishant has already talked a lot about newsletters, the design part of it. Let me show you some numbers around it. In the last 3-4 years, we have written 45 newsletters, and over mail, we ensure that the newsletters are delivered over mail to our subscribers, which is 1,320. But on LinkedIn, we have many more subscribers. We've started this in the last 1 year only. So that is 5,711 subscribers. This is the new design which Nishant has already talked to you about. And if you wish to receive this in your inbox every month, then you can just subscribe over here. So before I proceed, I just want to know how many of you have subscribed to our newsletters. Okay, that's like 30%, 40%. Cool. Okay, so the next part is about webinars, which is more about, again, educating our community. And for this, I would like to call Ankita Roychoudhary on the stage.
Thank you, Palkan. So we have been fostering community growth through webinars. So we introduced a new series called as the public webinars. So why we started this public webinar series? So can I just have a show of hands who are distributing ERP Next services or Frappe services in some form or the other? Just a show of hands. Okay, that's around 30%, I would say. Okay. So primarily, if you're into the services side, you will be providing demos to your customer, right, about ERP Next or Frappe products. So the main idea behind having the public webinars was primarily this, that you create content or collaterals around the product itself. So we wanted to create a knowledge sharing platform where we have a bird's eye view of all the products, and it also shows the adaptability in different domains. So Frappe community members as well as Frappe partners all together contribute to the public webinars. So how we started and how we are growing also in the public webinar sector. So we have monthly calendars. So at the end of the month, we publish the next month's calendar. We also leverage the frappe.io events page. We have the newsletters, and we have the discuss forums and other community channels where we publish the webinars. So currently, we have conducted around 70 plus webinars along with our partners and community members. We have onboarded around 107 new subscribers on our YouTube channel, around 18K watch time, and around 22K views as well. So the top performing webinars that we have in the public webinar series are primarily contributed by our community members, which is Corsent and ERP champions. So a huge kudos to them. So what it helped us further was with getting high intent leads as well. So we got high intent leads from these webinars who are interested in knowing about the product, and also it led for the product-led growth as well. So everyone could come on Frappe Cloud and they can have a look of the products as well. So we have almost 75 new Frappe Clouds customers who are onboarded after the webinars itself. So again, I'll give it over to Palkan do check out and contribute if you're interested. So, and you can also hit me up if you're ready to contribute to the public webinars. So thank you.
I don't need the mic, just the clicker. All right, so I'm back. Right, so the next part is social media, which we mainly do on LinkedIn. Most of our content is one of the 4 categories. Either we are celebrating some milestones that we've achieved, some feature announcements, any blogs that our team has written, or event updates. And trust me, this is more than enough. So as you can see the numbers, in the last 365 days, we've had 273 posts. So which means at least every day, every second day, we have something or the other to post. So as a result of our consistent posting, so far we have 11,000 followers on our Frappe channel on LinkedIn and 54,000 views in the last 12 months. Okay, so this is one campaign we ran this year. I don't know how many of you all know about this? Very few. I'm guessing poor execution. Anyway, I just highlighted this because I wanted to let you know that even when we are running a campaign, our focus is on staying bold. So maybe I should just give you a gist. So this campaign was about highlighting that software does not have to be sold per user, right? I don't know if an awareness needs to be created for this, but yeah, this is the reason we ran this campaign. Yeah, okay, cool. So the next part is websites. We spent 3 to 4 quarters in revamping our website, just the Frappe website, that too. The idea was to bring everything under one roof. This helps you explore more of our apps and feel the power of the entire open source platform. So these are some stats explaining why our websites are so important to us. 363,000 views in just last month on our documentation website, and the other numbers as you can see. So with so many viewers on our website every month, it is very important to us to keep our websites updated. So website is the first experience any new person has with any company, right? So we want our website to show our personality in it. Last part of my presentation is events, and also the most exciting part for me. Right. So as you must have seen yesterday, our team members talk about all the Frappe locals we've done in the last year, which is 6 of them, 3 in India and 3 in foreign countries. Another event that we do every year is the ERP Next and Frappe community meetup or conference, which is Frappeverse. So let me tell you about my journey with Frappeverse. When I joined in 2020, there was COVID, so we did not have any conference. In 2021, we had an online conference, and I did some volunteering work, but that was it. In 2022, there was no one to actually take responsibility for the conference, and that's when I stepped up and I thought, you know what, I'll try it out. I remember Umair telling me that plan for around 200 people, that should be more than enough. But it was just not challenging enough. So I planned for 300 people, and thanks to y'all, 350 of y'all showed up. Then the next year, in 2023, we planned a bigger conference. We planned for 600 people, and 600 people showed up. And this year, again, 1,000 of you showed up. So again, a big thanks to all of you all for being a part of this journey and continuing to be with us. Frappe Build is very interesting. In 2022, we had a 3-day conference, one of which was a developer day. In last year, we did not have a developer day. We wanted to keep it a 2-day conference. And then the devs and my team were a little upset. So I promised them that we will have one event just for y'all. And so we had Frappe Build. That's how Frappe Build came to be. And now the experience from last year was so good. We had workshops, talks, and everyone gathered in Pune. We want to do this every year. So the plan now for this year, especially for the big events, is that we will have a Frappeverse Nairobi in February, a build, and also many local events with the help of you partners. Apart from events, I wish to do a lot more community collaborations, create a lot more educative content for the community, and all of this while staying authentic, like staying Frappe. I just want to take a minute here to highlight the power of our community. So these are some of the folks who have come up and started creating a lot of content. Saurabh Vishwakarma, Mucha has always been there, Karani Joffrey, and even Kavya. So a huge shout out to these people. And I hope many of you all join us in building the Frappe brand. Thank you.